Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome. I'm tired and my tooth hurts. And I barely slept. Good prerequisites for stream. Testing. Okay, at least the audio works. Right. Oh, yesterday I saw some weird shit. Testing. Oh, yesterday I saw. Someone was streaming with someone who was obviously doing like a really try hard. I don't know what it is. Why do some streamers do like this? Hello, it's me. You know, but I know exactly it's not their real voice. They just want to sound cool or whatever. Oh look, they always look like. Oh man, we had like toys back in the day that looked like. Oh yeah, we had like. Oh my god, we had like. Wait a sec. Can I find that? We had like markers back in the day. Wait. We had like markers that looked like animals. That looked like uh, like elephants or guinea pigs and stuff. They looked the same kind of as guinea pigs. They had the same shape. They were like pear shaped or something. Super funny. I can't find it, but yeah, those things were super fun to use as a kid because they were like an unusual kind of pen basically. What are we gonna stream today, guys? I had my beanie on all night. Let's see how it turned out. Let's see how that made my hair great. Whoa. Shit. You know what? There's only one solution for this. More beanie. Holy crap. Yikes. Better? That's better, yeah. How's it going, guys? I got some banana. I got the sunny side up egg. I got some potatoes. Baked potatoes. I got a milchschnitte, a piece of cake, an old banana, some spinach, which I don't like too much. I got butter and cheese and butter and nothing on that sauce. So yeah, good food. Whew. How's it going? Oh man. Do we keep the camera on? I guess so. Not sure what I'm gonna play today, guys. Should we just do Lego City? Talk around Lego City. My hands are farting. Anyway, it was kind of weird. I just saw like people come here in the street, and it reminded me so much of those old neighbors that were always coming to visit here. And then I was like, wait a sec, it's probably the daughter of the woman that moved into that other house that's rented out now. Super funny. It's kind of seems like history like repeats itself or something. Oops. Entered history instead of Chelly. That's kind of weird. Shit seems to always go in circles for some reason. Like you could have told me, oh, it's those guys. I would have believed it. That's really so strange. the same kind of behavior and stuff. Very strange. Okay, what are we gonna play? Could play some Lego City. I still wanna like uninstall some stuff because I have no space left. I wonder, should I uninstall Death Stranding, but then I can't play it anymore? I have to download it again next time. I really need a bigger drive. I need a NAS, network attached storage. NAS. If I wrote the world. That was NAS, right? Every hour. Was it? I think so, right? Yes, NAS. Wasn't he like a gangbanger? He was. Some rappers were actual. Wasn't he like either he got shot or someone shot him or something like? It's the same meaning. Either he got shot or he was like in a. I think he was in a gang, right? There's this Wagmary. Oh no, he wasn't. He wasn't. I was not in a gang. Who was the one that I was thinking of? Oh, that was probably fuck. What was the guy's name? Wait. Shit, I forgot her name. Imagine. Oh, Beyonce. Okay, her husband was a gangbanger. I'm pretty sure. What's his name again? It wasn't 50 Cent, was it? No. Who was it? Ah, fuck, dude. I forgot. Who's she married to? Jay-Z. Ugh. Yeah, he had like a story where he shot like his cousin or his brother. He shot his older brother Eric in the shoulder for stealing his jewelry. Okay. At age 12. Oof. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, Jay-Z shot his brother when he was 12, apparently. That's interesting. Anyway, so Nas is cleared, sorry. I thought I had like this weird memory. Maybe it's because of the video he looked very sus in that video. Oh, the haste demo. We can probably uninstall it, right? Wait, I thought I uninstalled it the other day. What? I just saw that this game was on sale. I ruled the world. Hey, should we play some Elderborn? I haven't played it in years. How was it 4 years ago almost? What? 3.5 years now at least. I don't believe it. Holy shit. Oh, by the way, exactly what I told you guys is gonna happen. Oh, Human Fall Flat. We can uninstall that. I don't need that really. Do I need it? I don't know. Uh-oh. So, what was I talking about? I forgot. Are you doing it? Okay. 32 gigs free. Elderborn. I think I don't need that anymore. Uninstall. It's kind of a fun game though. Whatever. I want to play the stupid. I want to play the stupid. The whip game. The Aladdin whip game. What was it called? City of Brass, right? Track to Yomi. Oof. I forgot all the controls. It's 10 gigs. This Colosseum, I can't really get in because I didn't play it in a while. Yeah, I'm uninstalling some shit. Should we play this again? Probably don't need to. This was a year ago. What the fuck? That was a year ago. Insane. Bioshock. Should we play some Bioshock? We're gonna write down what I uninstalled. I uninstalled Elderborn and Human Fall Flat. Oh wait, never mind. I ruled the world. So I was checking the crest. It does not. It does indeed not show any signs that it regrows after you cut it once, which is kind of bad. Okay, Okay, human 4 flat. Elderborn. You know what? Track to Yomi is kind of nice, but I don't really need to have it installed. You can just install something else. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, Track to Yomi. Bye. I have to download it all again. Shit. Tiny and Grandpa's leftovers. So now we can install Gladius without crying, right? Let's do that. Gladius. Even though I'm gonna suck at it probably. It's gonna go like, hey, don't you want to buy the DLC because you don't have any fucking units, you weirdo? I'm gonna be like, no, stalk a child, enjoy prison, stalk a child. Oh, sorry. If I ruled the world, should we play some sucky? Some Blood Rain. Kind of ran out of juice there again. It's funny, I start these games and often I go like, is this on R? I'm pretty sure this is installed on R, right? Oh, on T actually, okay. How big is this? It's probably only like 4 gigs or something. This was back in the day when, oh yeah, oh what? Oh no, it's 8. Jesus, I thought this was when games were still reasonable. Yeah, 8 gigs, that would be at least 2 DVDs, right, back in the day. 4 gigs per drive. I mean, people also compress the shit out of games sometimes on CDs and DVDs. Should we play some Crysis? We could fuck around in it a little bit. Haven't played it in ages. Final Liberation. If I were the world. I'm offline. No, I'm not. Shut up. It's just my upload is getting upload is getting used completely by everything. Sorry. Today is the 24th. Can't even read this. Installed Gladius. I can't even read that. Can't even read that myself. Good luck if anyone wants to read this after me. If I ruled the world and free all my cats, South Point the town. Could it be? I need to eat something. I'm fucking dying. I need to close the window because there's only shitty tire noises from idiots that can't drive normally. It's always the same assholes here. It's always my neighbors or the other neighbors. Some other idiots that drive through here. It's just perfect. Oh god. Stupid. Guys, remind me that I grabbed that fistful of garbage that I have in the other room on the heater. Throw it into the main trash instead of into my trash here up here, because I basically cleaned my trash cans yesterday and I don't want to have that shit in there. I keep them pristine a little bit longer. Anyway. Wait, didn't I press play? Why didn't it start? Hello? Hello? Highly unusual things happening here. Hello? thought I had pressed earlier. I'm pretty sure I did. My mouse is kind of fucked. I need a new one. Ugh. I was actually freezing cold now. Oh yeah, I sat down and it was so hot again. It's probably because I walked up and down the stairs and everything. What the fuck? Why doesn't it run? What the shit? So I pressed start earlier. What the fuck's going on? Is it because of the GOG shit? Because of the GOG client not having a connection now or what? Ah, eat shit, dude. Show folder. We don't need GOG. Just gonna press start here. Where is it? Oh, this is all GOG tied. GOG launcher. Fuck it. I'll launch Crisis here. There we go. Now I have to give the permission. Hope that doesn't fuck up everything now. Oh great, my Windows Explorer just doesn't respond. Oof. Okay, I think it's fixed again. Can we tab? Ah yeah, we can tab, so where I go? Okay. So GOG Galaxy failed to launch the game. Fuck GOG Galaxy. Hey wait, it's still, what the fuck is happening? I literally used the executable. What the hell's going on? Fuck you, GOG. Wait, maybe if I just go into game now. Where's the... Oh, there it is. 64 binary. So crisis.exe. Fuck you. Direct start. It should work now. Come on. Maybe it's also because I'm installing to the same hard drive as I'm playing from now. What the fuck? Why is Crisis not working anymore? Why the hell is Crisis not working? What? Wi-Fi repair. My internet might die now. So now Steam and GOG take over my bandwidth. It's installed. Might have to pause one of them. This will start in a second. Maybe 2 minutes left. Yeah, 2.5 minutes. What is this doing? Nothing. Scanning installed files. What is going on? Something is clearly fucked here right now. Crisis should have just ran. Maybe... Did I uninstall it? I don't think I did. Why is it still in the library down here? PC gaming, just excellent. Never any issues. I feel like I'm just trying to fix shit sometimes on PC over and over. Like a fucking janitor or something. PC janitor. Now GOG doesn't even do anything. You know what? I'm gonna close this fucking client. So stupid, dude. Holy fuck. Windows. Should we just call it, guys? I feel like today is it's one of those days when nothing works. We should just play Blood Rain. It's easy to play anyway. Hello, stupid ass. Now I'm getting hot again. Ridiculous. people say GG Galaxy is a great client. I disagree. Fucking sucks. Now what's going on with Crysis? Maybe I have to uninstall it again. I had it once before where the data was corrupted or something. That was when I had it on a drive door that was on its way out. Maybe I should stop this. I think I'm breaking my drive right now. Sorry, your drive is dead. No. I verify files here also. I should use F instead of R to install stuff. R is also on T, which is the same 1 terabyte drive. It's a bad idea probably to stress it too much. I regret using GOG, dude. Why does it not show any progress, man? It's stupid. I'm gonna turn off the cam, guys. Beanie off. Ugh. Probably have to wash my hair again today, even though I just did it yesterday. If I rule the world. It's not doing anything here. What's going on? What if I cancel? Jesus, wait a sec. Let me try to start it again. Play? I don't know what's going on. Maybe there was a change to the game, or maybe it's so the Windows updates that fucked it up, huh? You know what? I'm just gonna uninstall then. Fuck you. Uninstall. If you can't repair, just fuck it, man. I'm not waiting here for another 10 hours for something to not load. GG. So we have a little bit more space now again. What's a T? Yeah, T got 27 gigs now free. Dude, that was stupid. Like, holy shit. Why can't stuff just work? I don't know. Hello. Oh my god. Guys, I need a new PC. I want a new PC with fucking SSD. Never any issues like that. Everything loads quick, nice. Don't need to sit here and wait for like 7 minutes every time. I think every modern CPU is like at least twice as fast as mine with like normal tasks. So this would probably be this shit would probably be way less painful. What's going on? Oops. Come on. Holy shit. Is my drive dead? This is unusual long loading times. Dude, why are games like that? Just fucking show a progress bar view. Oh my god. I'm about to rage quit, guys. Why is the launcher still running? The launcher's still running for some reason. Maybe this game needs a... Does this game need a high-powered PC? Nope.
Step into the epic world of Warhammer 40,000 with Gladiator.
Oh, I thought the game had loaded. Silly me. So an i3 and 4 gigs is enough. Why does this not load? Holy shit, dude. I'm actually gonna rage quit today, I think. Hey, what is this? Okay, I'm gonna quit out. Fuck this shit. Sometimes you need to close the game before it runs. Holy fuck. It doesn't even close now. Oh my god. They're gonna call it, guys. I can't stand this shit now anymore. This jank. Holy fuck. And the stupid launcher was still running in the background. Yeah, anyone else having an issue? Wait, let me Google. Warhammer 40k. Gladius stuck on loading screen. Verified integrity. That is what Steam did already. Wait. So this thing needs online servers? Ah, fuck no. 5 minutes sounds a bit excessive, but yes, the first non-cash startup of Gladius per boot cycle tends to be a bit on the longest. That's ridiculous. Fix your fucking games. A few minutes for me, yeah, about 3 to 4 minutes. I didn't notice it took a little bit longer after I Jesus Christ. The launcher and playpen sources. My song must be checked up. Ah. Start without a launcher. What is the solution here? Oh my god, I hate when people don't mark a solution. Update the driver for my... Ah, fuck off. Yeah, the launcher kept running. I forwarded this to the producer. Oh, great. Alberto. Let's try it one more time. If it doesn't load within 40 seconds, I'm gonna kill it. Kill it again. Is there any settings here? Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh my god. Metal Gear. So I'm not the only one. It's not my drive. It's the fucking game not loading. Yeah, some games need to do some shader caching or something. It's really nice when they tell you sometimes. Oh my god, the first time that I tried to play Detroit Become Human, I could play the old version of the game fine. And it did something, either they did an update to it or... Like the demo was working fine, and then when I tried the actual game, the shader cache would take minutes and would bring my CPU almost to melting point. And most of the levels weren't running. So this takes like 4 minutes. Should we time it? Wait, I've got it. I'll let the X timer run here. I'll set it to 4 minutes now, at least. So we already used like 30 seconds of that or something. Let's see. I'm gonna say it's either it's not gonna load before the time is over, or it's gonna be like barely before, like 30 seconds or so before the thing goes. This is an insane loading time for a pretty simple looking game, actually. Like I said, the system requirements is an i3 and 4 gigs. Seems to fuck around a lot on the hard drive. I'd be surprised if this jank game is gonna kill my hard drive now. Come on. Come on. It's been only a minute now. Ah. Oh, Jesus. Wow. No. Whatever. Introduction. Space Marines. The Space Marines.
Gladius Prime was a bastion of humanity, newly colonized. A suitable base for our chapter to rebuild and recruit. We Space Marines raised our fortress here.
Oh, a monastery.
Grew
Wait,
strong again.
there's Smurfs?
But
The Ultramarines?
the Orc invasion brought a warp storm that cut off our Emperor's light.
Wait, the Orcs
And
brought
the
a warp
dread
storm.
Necrons crawled from the earth beneath our feet.
The
War
Elder Cave.
was on all sides, yet we are the
The Tau.
Emperor's chosen. We do not dread the dark, or quail at the
I'm kind of
relics
fucked if
of
the
old.
Orcs and the Necrons are.
Terror is for those who oppose us. We know no fear.
The Orcs are barely purgeable from a planet because they are spores, and the Necrons coming out of tombs under you is probably also not great. Oh no, it's one of those games. Metal Gear. Deploy button. The operations panel top left. Aha. Note that Space Marines only have one city. There's a Necron too? Oh. Via Weed. Skull Altar unexplored. Outpost. You just place it anywhere. Oh, it tells us to put it here. Okay. It looked like a drop pod. Cities gather resources required to fuel your war machinery. The city screen displays all resources related to the city. Hover your mouse over each resource to find out more. So it's basically Civ. Ah, shit. Growth. Oh. Make hair too much. Option relay Great Hall. Claim more tiles. Acquire tile? Oh, fuck it. Ah. Acquiring a tile will take a few turns and cause some influence. Serenity energy for serenity influence. This one gives me what? Acquisition. Acquisition power and 2. What is this? It gives me 2 more building slots. Oh no way. What's the significance of the building slots? I put it here. Okay, I guess I'm gonna kinda want this one. Fuck it. Fair to the red task button, okay. Alright, what about the Great Hall? Put that down already? Oh wait, it was only 1 crew, right? We do another acquire. Wee. Move the selected unit by pressing the right mouse button over the selection tile. Button down will display which path the unit will take. Each unit can only be moved once per turn. Oh no shit. Unknown treasure and vicious aimed creatures. That hurt the unit, okay. Oh. Of wall? Man. Yeah, that's Imperial rules. Can you guys move here? No? I got you, can. Do we get any bonus here? No? Blood blessing. Interesting. Q. Okay. Ah, fuck this. I don't have the brain for these games. I usually give up a tutorial with these games, sorry. Metal here. Yeah, I gotta play it off stream, but I don't have to yap while I'm doing stuff. And that's free, guys. You can also get a bunch of workshop stuff for this. So I guess there's a way around having to buy all the DLC here. Do I have workshop files? No. Oh my god. Do you guys fucked? Do you guys fucking fucked? Oh my god. Why is everything fuck up today, guys? Oh, great. Jesus. Go away! Oh my god. It feels like today everything's like fucked. Like seriously. I'm gonna play some Lunky 2. Screw it. Lunky 2. So I put some Spezi in my basically cola lemonade mix in my water yesterday. And earlier, yesterday I put so many ice cubes in there, and I poured out some of it to make space for the ice. And now it didn't taste of anything anymore earlier. Put a lot of lemon stuff in it earlier. Let's see if I can taste that at least now. Oh my god. Too much lemon. Yeah, it was kind of funny. Like this morning, I was like, let's try this, and I literally there was no taste left. I was like, what? Too much water, I guess. It's kind of like when you get a cola in McDonald's and it's like 50% ice, you know, or 60% ice. They actually do it on purpose. And sometimes when I went to McDonald's, I was like, yeah, I don't want any ice. They literally were like doing it on purpose, and I don't think they appreciated that me asking for no ice. Because it was literally their way of saving money on you, you know. Imagine getting a fucking cup full of ice. Because ice for them is pretty cheap, really, you know, in comparison to the cola. This is a fucking stupidly generated level here. Couldn't get to the crate without blowing up the ghost thing. Hey, wait, maybe I can do it now if I save the damsel and run down. Probably just get the go back up, and I would need to use at least 2 ropes. That's probably not worth it. Yeah, sometimes it's easier to just restart than dealing with the shit levels that you're dealt with in this game. It's just sometimes really bullshit what's happening. Anyway, yeah, I slept a little bit. I was actually listening to a podcast. It's very, very good again. They were playing video games. Metal Gear. Come here, I need to show you something. Oh, we killed the shotgun too. Yeah. Shoot. Ah, damn it. Ah, fucking mole people. So yeah, there were stabbings in Germany earlier again. The whole weekend basically, or the whole week. And it's so, the media is so disingenuous. They actually had I saw a clip earlier of a journalist going like, basically a dude was stabbing soccer fans in a bar in Bielefeld like a week or 2 ago, and nobody talked about it. It didn't even make it into the news, I think, until like a day after or something. And the journalist was sitting there, was standing there with a straight face and was going like, yeah, it's unclear, and he also went into a bar where he could have been injured by the football fans. Imagine being on the side of the fucking stabber. Ridiculous. I was writing earlier, they would report about a grown man punching a kid in the face, going like, oh yeah, he could have hurt his fist, you know. You never know with these jawbones, and it's the same kind of shit. Like, fuck off. What does it take for these assholes to go like, wow, we don't like this? It's literally they always try to make excuses, no matter how wild it is, how outlandish. It's just almost pathologic now. Imagine you have like a kid and it constantly punches the neighbors or whatever, the neighbor kids. And instead of going like, well, yeah, my kid should probably stop that, you go like, oh, he could hurt himself or something like that. Like, fuck off, man. It's like, what's in it for them to do that shit? What's in it for them to run interference for literal violent perpetrators? Kinda weird. Is it like a weird attempt to look anti-racist or something? And while doing so, you literally excuse everything that someone does just because they aren't from here. It's so fucking weird. It's so fucking weird. It shouldn't play a role. No matter where you come from, you shouldn't go around stab people, and everyone knows that. If you don't know that, maybe you're not supposed to be in society. If someone has to tell you that stabbing is bad, maybe it's you that's the issue. I don't know. Like I said, it's so ridiculous. Every time a car plows into a crowd, it's like, a car drives into people. Not a dude used a car and drives into people. No. A car did this. An evil car. We need common car control. These evil cars, their violence. It's such a bullshit. They're saying, oh, screwdrivers kill people because someone stabbed someone with one in the eye socket or something. Oh no, screwdrivers, evil screwdrivers. We have to ban screwdrivers. It's just ridiculous, man. Like Orwell would spin in his grave if he knew what was going on nowadays with the media. Like that's the complete and utter subjugation of information. Except for the internet, which is like one of the last free bastions. Not for long though. They're gonna make sure with laws that everything is gonna get locked down. But that soon we're like cut off from the US internet or whatever. Because, oh, Elon is a Nazi or whatever. You know, like, it's just crazy. If you can't compete in the marketplace of ideas, maybe your ideas just suck. Or maybe you're wrong. No. It has to be, it's extremist and blah 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 blah. Yeah. This shit is gonna get worse before it gets better, and AI is probably gonna destroy us anyway. So crazy thing yesterday, apparently you can just generate like AI people now that say lines as if they are actors. Really convincingly, by the way. So the time of the actor is kinda already what's it called, limited. It's already running out. At some point we don't need actors anymore. And if you want a remake of like, I was saying that like a few years ago, you can just enter like you want a Terminator with Sly Stallone or something. Bam, it's gonna get shit out. Imagine you want to recast a role in a movie. It's gonna do it with AI. AI is just gonna generate it for you in a few hours, maybe. Pretty crazy. That's come to this now. You can literally have an AI generate shit, generate content that years ago would have taken you days to create with a fucking dedicated modeling program and everything, and nowadays it's just an AI model going like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that for you. It's so crazy. Yeah, it's also spooky though, because how can you tell then what's a fake? By the way, I saw like YouTube is not vetting the ads that they get at all, right? Like recently I saw like one of these clickbaits again where they took like celebrities from Germany, like Anne Will and someone else, and they used completely different voices. And it was you could tell it was a scam, and also the person who was paying for that ad didn't verify the account yet or something. It was showing underneath. So that was weird. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, That was the biggest scam shit that I ever seen on YouTube. It's actually scary that something like that gets even on the website. Like, do you not have any quality control with your ads? Like, what the fuck, dude? And then they want you to not use AdBlock, right? That's like the funniest part about it. Like, really? You put shit like this on your website? You don't vet that beforehand, and then you want nobody to use AdBlock? Okay. So everyone has to get scammed or whatever. But just imagine, like, my parents or something would have seen that ad and thought, hey, this is real. That's so insidious still. It's just fucked, man. Fucked. Everything's fucked. Everything is fucked nowadays. Shit, my tooth still hurts. Ouch. I should probably take a painkiller before it's too bad again. Did I get a loik? No. Oh, the Matrox thing. Matrox goes from the other day. Yeah, so, the Nvidia guy was claiming that Nvidia basically made 3D gaming or PC gaming. That's so ridiculous. PC gaming is 30 years old. That's bullshit. Dude. And also, yeah, exactly. We didn't even know who Nvidia was. And also, Matrox made cards since 1980 something, 1986 or something. So they would have a better. They would have a better. Sarah Connor. She lives in France, probably in like one of the ritzy areas, and not in Paris or not in Paris in the burbs where they always burn cars and shit. It's so funny that these celebrities always sit in their fucking mansions and then they want to lecture others how to live and how to be secure when they have bodyguards and everything, you know. How does that even happen? They sit in their ivory towers. They always think they know more than everyone else. It's like a certain kind of ignorance. Especially when it's like people that are also on Twitch that call for communism all the time. The only reason they're sitting in a Mac mansion is because they used capitalism to the biggest extent and got pushed and astroturfed and everything. That's the hot new thing on the platform. All the celebs that always want to pull up the ladder behind them when they made it, you know. Looking at you, Peter Dinklage. Sarah Silverman, right? Edgy jokes, blackface and everything. And afterwards you pull up the ladder and go like, no, nobody can do stuff like this. It's so bad. You shouldn't act like this. They would have cancelled themselves if they could have. Ah, fuck off. Really? The second time that I got hit by the fucking Bone Storm. Bone Storm! It's a cool game that Bart was playing in The Simpsons. Bone Storm. Simpsons used to be okay in the 90s. Then they turned to crap. They did that thing where they always had like some random character they didn't care about, like some self-insert of a writer or something. I don't know. Like it turned into, look, we have this idiot of the week, and it just wasn't even funny. It was just like, the fuck did I just watch? I don't think we can make it past it, guys. Let's try. Whee! I thought the thing was faster than that, to be honest. I didn't think we would make that. I was actually pretty sure we are screwed. But there's 2 keys, what the fuck? Hey, what is underneath there? With the... Oh, That was a challenge room. Metal Gear. Also a yap in the boot. Oh, happy Saturday, by the way, everyone. This week is a little bit less shit than last week. Last week I barely slept, so I kept thinking it was already like, I think on Thursday I always thought it was Friday or Saturday or something. It's like when you don't sleep and you look at the clock and you go like, oh my god, I'm so tired, and turns out it's only 11 or something, even though you thought it was like 2 a.m. or some shit. Had that yesterday a little bit. I was looking at the clock and it was only 11:30. I was like, what the fuck? Feels like it's like 3 or something. Yeah, that's always fun. Oh, we can get a pot of gold here. Uh-oh. Give me the pot of gold. Ah. Oh no, it fell in the fucking... Did it fall in the fucking lava? I think it did. You kidding me? Or is it like in this block still? I don't think I can get it now, fuck it. 4K! Would have been a little bit of money, but a little bit of money. I wish we could carry more than one thing. I wish we could carry more than one thing. Hey, there's another one. Wait, so he respawned? And the last time he died it. We got him with the thing. Jesus, that wasn't even planned. I didn't want to do that. That's pretty funny. Ah, that's pretty funny. I think that's the first time that ever happened to me. Never happened before. Please don't fall on my head, lava. Destroy the... It could have destroyed it. Yeah, oh shit! Fuck! Bye, turkey. Saved my life, thank you. Ah, fuck. Come here. Yeah, not like this! Stupid shit thing. There we go. What was I yapping about? I don't know. People say it's the best Germany ever. Like, were they even alive in the 90s? Like I was saying to someone earlier, it's ridiculous how they say it. The best Germany ever. Even if you were born in 2000, that isn't correct. Like even in the last 20 years, it's not correct, you know. Someone who was born in 2000, they also notice how everything turned to shit. They are 25 now. It's actually crazy to think about that. Because when I was 25, it was 2005. Shit. I'm older, guys. I'm older. We'll never have a life now. Because I was so stupid that I thought the first bitch that gave me the time of day, that I thought we had a connection and we were like together forever, for life. What did she do? Left me to die, basically. That's what happens to you when you're a dumbass, a simp, as they say nowadays. Don't ever hang yourself on someone, because as soon as they betray you or they aren't what they thought they were, you're fucked. No, yeah, it's too late for me now. I made all the mistakes, all the stupid shit that I could have done. I had a chance sometimes. Small chance, but I could have. Yeah, I don't know. I would say I basically barely had a chance with my social surroundings and stuff. I had like a bunch of narcissists around me. Unhelpful friends. Was too lazy to get my ass up and change everything. I could have done it if I would have tried, really. Which is actually devastating, because if I would have tried harder, I could have probably found some better people to be around. Could have found someone else after the bitch. Just gotta wait until I'm dead, I guess. Yeah, I should have done so much differently, but now so late. I'm fucking old. Ah, hello fellow kids, I'm 45 years old. Oh, hey, I'm gonna inline skate. Oh shit, I'm gonna meet a woman now. then I'm gonna have kids with her. Oh wait, I'm 65 when the kid is 15. Oh great. You know, fuck that shit. Yeah, it's over for me, I think. I will never even get enough money to sustain anything. If I don't do something quickly, maybe there's like a 1% chance that I will get off my ass and somehow have like the luck to do something that people are willing to pay for, and have like an unconventional job. Doesn't require like year-long credentials and shit. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. And the streaming shit that I do is just distraction. I should have done something else. Now it's too late, and I'm locked into the bullshit that's gonna happen inevitably. I have this scary ability that I can kind of predict shit. I was saying immediately when Merkel let everyone in, I was like, just you wait, what this country is gonna look in 30 years. And we're not even halfway through that now. And everything is already fucked, you know. Everything is already fucked to hell. It's gonna get worse. And people that pointed out are gonna be jailed as dissidents or as racists or whatever. Because they point out that some cultures aren't as compatible as people make it out to be. And the same people who cry about anti-Semitism import people that literally hate Israel, right? Like, hello, McFly. Stop punching yourself. Stop punching yourself. Okay, Nelson. It's like people want to be deliberately ignorant of everything that's going on. You don't need to be a fucking Nostradamus to know that this shit is not gonna work out. It's gonna be a war zone in a few decades here. A hot or a cold one, who knows? It already is a war zone. There's so much fucking violence going on now, that's insane. That we just didn't have before, or not in that mass, not in those massings. It's a new quality of shit that's happening. And the funny part is, in the 70s, that shit was the RAF, right, doing that stuff. '60s, '70s. Ah, fuck. Wait, did I actually? I dodged it. Damn, that's good. Ah, yeah. What do I know? I'm just a dumbass on the internet, yapping around. Nobody cares. Yep. Yeah, let's be going after like tiny YouTube channels and shit now, because they don't like that they have a bigger reach sometimes than their state propaganda, you know. try to dox people and everything. Because they don't tout the official line that's the good one, the good line. You know, and the worst part is those people even think that they do something good when they do that shit. They think they're on the side of goodness. Oh shit. People do. Ah, dude, I didn't. It was a misunderstanding. I wanted to buy the cape, dude. Should have just killed him outright with the freeze ray, dude. I usually did that. I literally got that blew that last part up to get enough money for the cape. Then I accidentally shot the shopkeeper when I tried to drop the thing, right? And it shot and then then it only went down. So stupid, dude. It's not intended. Not intended. Guys, I'm missing that spicy sausage that I bought for my parents. They didn't eat all of it, or they didn't really want it. So I got most of it. Dude, I fucking miss that sausage. It was so nice. It was so spicy. Actually, I think it also helped with toothache. It's just, oh, the taste was just amazing. It's like really spicy salami. Not too spicy though. It was bearable, but oh man, it was so good. It's basically a spread that you could put on your bread. I put it on toast usually, and that was just perfect. The mix of the toast and that sausage was just it was great. It was just amazing. I don't understand why nobody else really wanted to try it. Yeah, whatever. I had my fill of it then. My parents don't really like spicy stuff. They didn't even know. I basically ordered that basket with like, I thought it was just gonna be cheese and sausage. I didn't know that something would be super spicy on it, you know. Yeah, I could have figured though. Italian food, you know. Do you like some spicy meatball? No, spicy meatball. It's a spicy meatball. Yeah, like I said, I actually wrote it down. I think Vincenzo di San Vincenzo Induja di Spilinga. That was fucking great. Dude, my mouth is watering when I just think about it. I miss that shit. I really do. I have nothing comparable. By the way, did you see? So Karl Jobst is this guy who covered speedrunning, and I think I talked about it a while ago, like a week or two ago. Oops. Huh? Basically, he was in a lawsuit with Billy Mitchell, and everyone thought it was about speedrunning stuff. Because Billy Mitchell was like involved in some. He was blaming on MAME instead of real hardware. So people thought his scores were fake because you can basically change some parameters with MAME that you can't do with the original hardware, right? So he sued him over something completely different though. There was like a YouTuber that was involved in some drama and stuff, and also with the speedrunning scene. And he basically sewer slided, right? And Jobst was basically blaming Mitchell for it because he had been in a, like, I don't know if there was a settlement or there was like a lawsuit threatened or something. I don't know. But literally nowhere did the guy mention anything of that. And he was basically repeating it over and over and was saying, Bill Mitchell has something to do with this, right? And so Bill Mitchell sued for defamation, which is his right. And in light of that, it's about that. It's completely fine, you know. Like, it's not like people really thought it was about cheating, you know. And yeah, Jokes was just super. I think he didn't even know himself what the lawsuit was about. It's really weird. Some miscommunication on all sides or something. I don't know. And yeah, now he lost the lawsuit, and the roundabout way why I even talk about this now is Bill Mitchell has spicy sauce, and I would like to have that sauce actually. But here's the kicker. Do you know what the shipping of a fucking bottle of sauce costs to Germany from there? Allegedly, according to their website, fucking 31 euros. It's crazy. I would do that if I was rich or something, I think. Basically, Bill Mitchell makes like Ricky's hot sauce, and he's celebrating now his victory in a lawsuit. I gotta say, I actually I saw the last 2 videos or something that Jobs uploaded. I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna watch. I'm really kind of pissed off now. Like, I really hate when content creators just fucking lie out of their ass to you always. It's a lot of distaste that I have for that stuff, that shit. I've seen it too often in the last few years. It's not that I'm like super extremely truthful always. I say everything. I disclose everything perfectly always, but how can you fucking lie about a lawsuit like that and not expect any backlash? Like, it's baffling to me. That guy thinks he's so smart and so sly. And I'm actually I didn't really like Billy when I first heard about him. Thought he was kind of a jerk and stuff. And now I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I would buy his fucking hot sauce just to spite the kind of person. The kind of person that lies about shit like that. He's not the first YouTuber that did shit like that recently. They always have to get into a lawsuit where they lie about someone. Instead of just apologizing and retracting it, they just fucking double and triple down because they think they have the clout to do it, right? It's so ridiculous to me. They always bank on people not knowing what's going on. Then when people actually find out, hey, wait a second, you actually said that, you know, go like, no. I hate that shit, seriously. Like, I don't know, I don't want to watch someone who just fucking lies about shit like that. And he could have just apologized, he could have just retracted it. Been like, hey, sorry, I was like, too hasty with that statement. So nope. Just fucking tripled and quadrupled down. And then told everyone it was about cheating, that fucking lawsuit. Or made everyone think it was about cheating. Had like a little disclaimer in a video, in a live stream. Like a 7-hour live stream. He had like in the last 10 minutes or so. He was talking about, oh yeah, by the way, it's actually not about this or whatever. Like, fuck off. Who's gonna watch that? Who is gonna watch that? Nobody. Anyway, guys, I think I have to call it. My tooth is so bad again today. I think I need to take some painkiller. Oh, you know what? Maybe if I take it now, maybe it works fast enough. I have like half a painkiller there, so still didn't use last time. God, it's so bad again today. I don't know why. What did I eat yesterday? Oh, I ate some toast last night. I feel like the yeast in toast sometimes goes into something like that. Maybe I'm lucky and this shit works in less than 2 hours. It usually always takes way too long to do anything. My fucking arm is also fucked up. I was lying weird on the couch again last night. Maybe I should go back to sleep, guys. I don't feel too hot today. Let's wait a few minutes. It's so fucking terrible again today. I don't know what I did. Oh, I don't know what I did, man. I really don't know. Ah, fuck. It's like it's the temperature again. Like it got really cold overnight again. Stop hurting. Pressing against it right now. It's so like hell. Do I need to get a fucking tooth exercised? Someone needs to go in there with a scalpel and rip that nerve out. It's my only chance that I have here. Ah, dude. Ah. Sorry, guys. Oh, fuck. Dude, it's insane. It hurts from the root into the fucking mouth. Ah. Sorry, guys. But I always let the moment pass when I should take painkiller. I let it get too bad before I do anything. I have that issue a lot. Taking this last night, for example. I would be fine today. And last night it was like, oh yeah, right. Remember last night I put some ice cubes on it. Yeah. I should have taken it last night already. This morning I felt already that something was coming. Something was brewing again. I was like, uh-oh. Ah, shit, really? I didn't even need a bomb here. Dummy. Dummy. I'm a dummy. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, guys. I just lost my balls. Pow. So there's this commercial on TV now where they make jokes about a dude wanting to shave his balls, basically. Dude, and you go like, if you don't want your shower scene to become a horror movie, buy this thing. I'm thinking, maybe I should get that thing and shave my balls, guys. That's a great, yeah. I should do that. Because knowing me, I'm the one person who can cut himself with security razors. I have no issue doing that. Because I'm a dumbass. The beard is growing in weird ways, so I end up cutting myself each time I shave, basically. At least once or twice. Sometimes on the lips, sometimes under the nose. It's usually under the nose in those crevices, or on the side a little bit. Under the chin. There's always something either irritated or cut into a little bit. I can't prevent it. It's like my hair is like grown in a weird way in the face. I wonder also, how does it do you have to use cold water or something? Do you want your balls to be like cold because they're harder than warm water? Know what I mean? I don't know about the logistics of that shit. I never really concerned myself too much with that stuff. That commercial is kind of funny though. But it makes me like just cringe a little bit. I go like, oh yeah, dude. If I would try this, yeah, my shower scene would be a horror movie, 100%. Can guarantee, bet your ass on it. I somehow will manage to cut myself with a dick or balls. Maybe I should just not do it. It's way safer. Just to trim around the edges. Anyway. Good topic, yeah, I know. We have the best topics here, guys. Believe me. Everyone says so. Oh man, let's just get all this money here. La 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 la. Oh shit. Ah, fuck off. Stupid moles. I hate those fucking. It's one of the worst additions to this game, I think. Like, if this was more like Spelunky 1, I would like it better, I think. Oh, I think my painkiller actually does something. Oh, I have the placebo effect now. What do you guys think it is? I would say it's a bit of both. That actually seems to do something right. That's good. I should be fine by tonight again. Probably sleep better tonight also. If I don't have this constant thrumming pain. It's not a solution though, yeah, I know. I've been using like half a painkiller 2 days ago, I think. And half a painkiller on was it on Sunday? I forgot. But yeah, I had like two tablets basically over the last like 2 weeks or something. It's not too bad. Like I said, I always wait too long and then I only take half of one. And you can technically take 3 per day and it wouldn't even be an issue. I would never do that. If I don't need it, I don't need it, you know. Rather deal with a little bit of pain than get like a painkiller addiction or some shit. Very careful with that stuff. Some would say too careful. And it's over-the-counter shit also, you know, it's not like... It's like regular painkiller, not like something crazy that the people in the US always get from the doctors. Fucking opium. Opioids. Yeah, it's not a solution though. I need to get that. Need to get that nerve cut out. There's no way around it. It's gonna cut me out. It's just always when I wanted to go, there was something. The most recent thing was all the COVID shit, and where we get annoyed by, or we get asked by the staff, "Are you vexed?" Nope. Ah, well, we can't treat you then. No, it's just every time I wanted to go, there was something. A few years ago, it was like this. It was like this diarrhea shit going around. Everyone got like a norovirus, which is great. Because it's the one where you have to puke out of both ends, right? If you never had a norovirus, consider yourself lucky. I had it once when I was in the hospital. It was great, because I was in the hospital for a different issue. And I got it from some fucking unclean shit that they did there. Suddenly everyone had it. I would assume probably the staff had it, or one of the patients or something, and it spread through the whole fucking thing. Everyone had it. For some reason it was on every surface probably, you know. It's just disgusting. Dude, that was the worst time ever. I thought I was gonna die. I was puking. I was shitting. That was the worst fucking week I probably ever had. I mean, sure, after like 3 days it stopped again with the you could hold stuff down again and stuff. But holy fuck. that is worse than hell probably. Speaking of which, Vitaly is in prison in the Philippines. A second. Okay, pull up a photo. Philippine prison. Severe overcrowding. With some facilities housing more than twice the intended capacity. Yep. Look at this shit. Oh my god, it's crazy. And they're sitting there without air conditioning in like 30 degrees heat and shit. Look at this. Oh my god, this would even be hell if you had air conditioning. Look, it's just crazy. They're just lying neck on neck. Like, what the fuck, dude? I'll get claustrophobia just going in there for 3 minutes. Anyway, it is fucking nasty. This doesn't look quite as bad as the other picture there. It's also not good here, you know. At least these guys have some space, you know. But yeah, Vitaly is in a prison like this, and he's also coming off steroids apparently or something. So he had some health issues. These news streamers, they go into other countries and do this shit, and then they actually get jailed now. And we literally have people running around stabbing people and other shit, and they get less time here than anything else. It's weird. Isn't it kind of funny that they're harsher on news streamer now in the Philippines and in Korea probably than they are at with knife attackers in Germany. I don't know if I would actually call it funny. I would call it fucked up. Like, it's one of those simple things. If you're a guest in another country, you fucking behave. You don't do stuff that is like, I don't know. Apparently that's racist now. If you want people to assimilate and not fucking fuck everything up. That's like an interesting topic that came up in a stream recently, where people were like, immigrants in the US, for example, they had to assimilate back in the day, right? So a lot of the newer generation, they don't even speak their home language anymore, which is the idea behind America, though, you know. And people were basically saying, "Oh yeah, it's good that people embrace their roots now more," or whatever. I was just like thinking, what's so bad about actually being an American instead of being like this insular community that doesn't talk to anyone else but themselves, and you barely speak English and shit? Like, what's so great about that? Like, I see it here, for example. Like, I have a lot of people that speak Russian around me here, and I fucking hate it when someone comes by. The only thing I hear is I don't know what they're saying, dude. I have no idea what the fuck they are saying, and I think it's fucking disrespectful. And also, if you're in Germany for like 40 years or something, why the fuck do you not speak German? Why the fuck do you still speak Russian? Like, to me, that's a fucking yeah, I don't know, puzzle. So if I would go to the US, you can bet your ass on it, I would do my best to assimilate. I wouldn't go around, "Hey, hallo, nee, Nachbar," shit like that. Or like only hang around with German expats or some shit like that, you know? Like, fuck off. I don't know what it is that people want to do that, obviously. Like I said, I see it a little bit differently. I think the assimilation that America especially has is great, because it doesn't matter where you come from. If you say, "Yeah, I'm American now," You learn the language. You accept the free speech and everything, and your rights and your duties. And what do people do? They literally go like, it's so funny. I've seen like a bunch of pictures now and videos where they have like literal groups, like crowds of people waving the Mexican and the, I don't know, Colombian, whatever the fuck flags, and it's like they never left their home country. Like, what the fuck? And then they want to be respected when they at the same time when they just shit on the laws of the US, basically. Literally sidestep the procedure. Like legal immigration, right? Legal immigrants. They do their tests, they do their paperwork, they come in, they make sure that everything is fine. And then the other people just step over the border, and legal immigrants hate that too, by the way, because they're like, why the fuck did I have to go through all the hassle there when other people just walk over the border and they're in the US, you know? It's just, and the same shit is here basically. They give people the German passport. They can't even speak German or write German. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, there's some minimum requirements that you have to have, dude. But no, it's just... It's fine, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's gonna work out fine, guys. Oh, you'll get stabbed in the streets now. Wonder why that happens. Like, it's so ridiculous. Like, the left is so adamant about everything being racist that they don't see that not addressing these issues with the cultural differences where people literally don't get our rules. They don't understand how we live together. They don't give a fuck. They just think we are weak. To them, we are fucking weak because we're so tolerant. We're literally the dumbasses for them because we give them money, shelter them. We basically accept everything that they do. When they do something bad, we just go like, well, they didn't know better. We give them no meaningful repercussions for what's happening, and then we go like, I wonder why they misbehave. It's like if a kid does fucked up shit and you give it sugar all the time. Yeah, eat some Toblerone. And then you wonder why the kid always does fucked up shit when you always reward it, basically. It's like it's like a common thing, dude. It's a common sense thing. If you don't call out and condemn and fucking prevent bad behavior in the community, no matter who it is, you get fucking bad apples all the time. There's like a thing now where in what's it called? Shit, I always think preschool, but that's not it. Fuck. Graduates? No. Graduate school? I don't know. What is after the kindergarten? Fuck, I don't know. Wait, elementary school. Fucking hell. Right. So elementary school. So an elementary schooler stabbed another one, 13 years old. And then he went on a goose chase. He was hiding. And what I found funny, they said, oh, he likes to drive with trains. I was like, wait a second. Does it mean that guy drives them without paying? Or do they have like one of those student passes where they can just drive wherever they like to, you know? we had something like that back in the day. I was limited to like we had to pay each month for it, and then we could like use the bus, basically the city bus. I was like limited a little bit. I was just thinking like, wait a second, does he pay for that then, or this sounds sketchy to me? So he likes to drive the trains, okay? Why do they specifically mention that? It's so fucking weird. Anyway, yeah, so they found him now apparently. I wonder what's gonna happen. Probably a slap on the wrist. Like, imagine stabbing your fucking classmate when you're 13. It's insane, dude. It's insane shit. In my time, maybe you had like an altercation once or twice, or there were like words being exchanged or something, but we didn't fucking stab each other. Like, what the fuck is this shit? It's like these people never got any what's it called? Any fuck. It's hard sometimes to translate stuff directly. They never got shown any limits to what's acceptable behavior, I guess. You know. I just let them do whatever. And you can't tell me that shit comes from nowhere. Like, the kid was probably thinking about doing that for ages. It's not just, I had a mess in my, I had a knife in my pocket, whatever the fuck. Like, we would sometimes walk around with like, I don't know, ninja stars and shit like that, but we never used them on each other or whatever. Like, fuck off. It's really, everything is messed up today. Every fucking deviant behavior gets like called normal nowadays. Oh yeah, it's just he just has some anger issues, so he had to stab people. Oh yeah, it's fine. He didn't mean it. Fuck off, dude. If you don't go after that shit with the biggest and the baddest consequences that the legal system has, it's never gonna get better. And they're afraid of doing that, because then their colleagues or whatever the fuck, they're gonna be like, oh, are you racist? Why would you give this poor little kid such a harsh sentence? Fuck off. It's like we're all like more equal under the law, right? Right. Some people are more equal than others. It's just a joke what's going on here. And I'm telling you guys, give it 10-15 years, Germany's gonna be in a fucking civil war. It's gonna be literally like fucking balkanization going on. Probably the Germans are gonna be in the minority everywhere. Then we see the consequences. It's great when the society that is tolerant is in the majority. And if you're then in the minority, and you're the tolerant ones, yeah, welcome to the slaughter, I would say. We're fucked. Nobody's gonna protect us. Police is not gonna do anything. State is not gonna do anything. The politicians are just gonna sit behind their ivory towers in their McMansions with their bodyguards. They're gonna tell us, we need to be more tolerant, everyone. Don't give hate a chance. Don't give hate a chance. Why you can't even ride a fucking bus anymore? Because someone might have a knife or whatever the fuck. It's not a race thing, it's a fucking culture thing. If you don't clamp down on it hard and say this shit doesn't work here, don't do this. this is gonna go out of control. And like I said, the funniest part is, I was like immediately in 2015, I was like, what the fuck? This is gonna be it. Like, this is not gonna, it's not gonna work out. This shit is not gonna work out. Merkel said in 2012 that multiculti had failed. Multiculti is multicultural, right? And then suddenly in 2015 she was like, yeah, come on. And there was this scandal where Obama was apparently listening to her phone. So who knows what the fuck Obama had on her? Maybe it's like could be a conspiracy theory, but why would she change her position so radical from saying it failed, the experiment failed, and then going like, oh yeah, everyone come in. Makes you think a little bit, huh? At least makes me think a little bit. I'm like, what the fuck did Obama have on her? Some dirty deeds? That she didn't want to acknowledge? I don't know. Did we ever hear anything about it afterwards? I don't think there was ever. I think there was like an apology or something. Like, imagine fucking wiretapping the phone of a foreign head of state. As fine. I wonder with how many they do that way, by the way, because yeah, heads of state they usually have like an IT team and everything, and they have like 6 secure devices than any of us, right? They're supposed to be kind of impenetrable, but you never know. It's kind of weird, right? How immediately after that shit's probably suddenly, oh yeah, everyone come in, it's fine. But I find so egregious also. Back in the day, so many people claimed to be from Syria. They threw their passports away and they just walked in. And nobody of our fucking bureaucrats here that do their 9-to-5s, scratching their balls basically, had the wherewithal to go like, wait a sec, maybe we should cross-check this shit. They literally let everyone in. They let everyone claim, oh, I'm a Syrian or whatever. Oftentimes they didn't even speak the language. They had to use a translator because they couldn't speak the actual language. How fucked is that? And then weird conspiracy theorists for saying, well, this was weird. We. Speak of me and the royal we now, huh? No, but like everyone who questions that shit is of course a conspiracy nut, right? Literally, they have footage of refugees, in quotation marks, sitting on a boat in the middle of the Mediterranean and just fucking tossing their whole papers out. And nobody does anything about it. Why would you do that if you don't have A, something to hide, B, you're not part of a group that gets accepted, or C, you're a fucking criminal and you want to start a new life without anyone knowing what you did in your home country? If people come in normally and they have normal papers and everything, and they're behaving and adhering to the rules, nobody says anything. But that shit is the fucking outlier nowadays, apparently. You have to be grateful when someone goes like, hey, I'm this and that. By the way, I accept your country now. I'm gonna try to learn the language, and I'm gonna be nice. It's a super high bar, huh? Nah, get this shit in. It's like a huge scam everywhere. And then people that never paid into our social systems suddenly get our fucking social services. How is it gonna work out when we don't even have enough money for our own people now? In like healthcare and stuff. My healthcare premium went up over and over and over. Oh, not really premium. Fee basically. Every single year it's more. It's actually insane. Like it started at like Remember when it was under 200? Now it's like now it's like so much that I could buy a fucking new PC every month from it if I wanted to. A used one. It's insane, man. It's actually insane. It's insane, everything is insane. Welcome to the Germany, we got what you need. I can't wait. I'm not gonna. I don't wanna. Oh god. Okay, I have this stupid thing where sometimes I. So one time I was warning like family that it was hailing too much and they should drive their car under the carport. What happened a few days later? Someone totaled the fucking car, like a week or two later. So maybe I shouldn't jinx this, but I have a feeling. With a big city fest that's going on in my city always in July. I have a feeling it's not gonna be long until we have a fucking terror attack here. That's just a matter of time. There's always at least, I think, 100,000 people coming or more. And they have like controls at the choke points and stuff, so I guess they're doing a good job there. But to be honest, I've been skeptical of my city's security for a long time. They had to put up barriers at the Christmas market and stuff, and nothing happened here yet. But I have this bad feeling that something's gonna happen soon, and there's literally nothing you can do about it. I bet that's also a reason why a lot of people don't even go to like festivals or stuff anymore, because they're like, is that worth it to me? Of course, on the one hand, you shouldn't get discouraged, but on the other hand, if you literally see, like, dude, every fucking public thing, right? When I was a kid in the 80s and 90s, when we went to the fucking carnival, nobody was afraid that someone would plow with a car through the carnival procession, you know? It's just not a thing. And nowadays it's like, when is it gonna happen, you know? And everywhere the fucking barriers, the fucking street barriers that we didn't need before. It's just fucked, man. And everyone acts like it's normal. It's not. We should not accept this. It's like the slow boiling frog. Oh, there's always gonna be something. Oh, you can't prevent it. Blah blah blah. Yeah, that's a good way to deal with that, right? It's like when you have a fox around your hens, and the fox eats like 3 hens every night, and you go like, oh well, that's just a thing that happens. And you never do anything to protect the hens from the fox. Whose fault is it then, actually? Is it yours or the fox's? If we never try to do anything about it. I just think it's so fucked, dude. Like, everyone acts like it's normal. You don't even blink at it anymore. It comes on the news. Every time a city trends on Twitter, someone wrote that yesterday. And I think that also every single time. But when I see a city trend, the first thing I go to is, oh shit, there was something again. Either a car or someone got shot or whatever the fuck, or stabbing. And it usually is one of those things. Or the fucking football stuff, which I don't care about. It's like ridiculous, dude. Nowadays, you don't even want to look at the trends sometimes. Because it's every time the same shit. And people are getting sick of it. We can't do anything about it though. Because our government doesn't care. Our government rather jails people that speak out against the shit that's happening than doing anything about the reasons. If you would literally just do your due diligence with who you let in. This fucking vet people that come in. Is that too hard? Apparently, yes. But yeah, our biggest problem is the right. Oh. Can tell you one thing. Even though my village used to have skinheads that we all were like avoiding like the plague, um, I don't think any one of those ever stabbed anyone either. That's probably a bad comparison, but they were like more like lapas here, I think. Kind of like the left people here also. Like everyone was like going around like, oh, Che Guevara, blah 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 blah. It was like almost like they were laughing and like it was like they were like beating each other up always and stuff. And everyone who was like normal or had like normal interests was like staying out of both sides. Like the left was fucking weird and the right was fucking weird. And that's the same thing that you think nowadays also, right? It's so funny though that yeah, apparently our biggest issue is that there's like 5 Nazis somewhere in Germany, 5 skinheads or whatever. Sure, and that's why every week, every day, some fucking stuff happens now that shouldn't have happened. You know, if they would at least call it out correctly, like fucking call every violence out. It doesn't matter where it comes from. I'm just so sick of this what's it called? Oh, it's scheinheilig here. What's the word again? I don't know the English word for it right now, sorry. Basically when you act like everything is fine, or when you pretend like something is a certain way and it isn't. Kind of deceptive. But a malicious deceptiveness where you go like where you deliberately pretend like it's a certain way, you know. Scheinheilig, basically pretending like. Yeah, literally translated, it means like pretending to be an angel. I don't know. It just sucks, guys. Like, why can nobody address the real issues? Fucking use the tools that you have as a state and for the good of the people, not against them. Fucking bad people. Call out the community that is doing bad shit. No matter which it is. If someone fucking commits crimes here over and over and over and all the time, fucking deport them maybe. If the country is safe or whatever. And even if it isn't. Why do they have to stay here? Like literally, if I was going to the US, let's say I was like a visa holder or something. Or a temporary. They do that shit where people get like a temporary visa here in Germany or whatever, or a temporary staying order. And then they just stay forever. And at some point they get like told, oh, you have to go like next year or something. And then they fucking do these attacks. They happened multiple times now. Multiple times someone who was ordered, oh yeah, you have to leave now, kinda. No. I rather drive with a car into stuff, you know, like fuck off. If people would do that when it's ordered, kind of like with ICE in the US, right? There's so many people that have a deportation order since like 10 years, and nothing fucking happened because it didn't get enforced. And it's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Like we have to adhere to the rules, and everyone that just waltzes in can do what they want or what. Like that's now not how a state should function. You should ensure that your people are safe and that everyone adheres to the rules. Not like, oh, maybe I do that, but I have a certain skin color or certain name, so I don't need to. It's actually fine. That's so sick, dude. And you don't help the refugees either, you know, the people who legitimately came because they were That's one of the things that I also found so egregious. Like, they were acting like we need to take everyone in from Syria. They literally didn't prioritize the Christians, the Christian minority from Syria. They're like, ah, fuck it, you know. So they put Muslims and Christians from the same countries into the same refugee places. And then there was violence there also, of course. Because the conflict that is at home gets taken here, you know. It's the same shit why we have like demonstrations about stuff. There's like conflicts in other countries everywhere. It doesn't matter who it does. Who does it? It's the Turks or the Russians or the Palestinians or whatever here. It's just fucked. Like, we literally get conflicts from other countries imported here, and then we have to have the same thing play out in our streets. And instead of going like, hey guys, you can't do that here, even though you can't demonstrate, please don't do it violently. No. We have to be tolerant of everything. Tolerance. Yeah, Trump is shutting down funding now for universities that are literally not calling out the violent protests and shit. And the terrorism sympathizing. We don't even have the balls here in Germany to do anything like that. Everyone will be like, oh, this racism. Cancelled. It's so ridiculous, dude. Like, just imagine you have like guests over and you're the person who invites them, right? Imagine you have guests over to a party and you just don't tell anyone anything. Let everyone do what they want. Like they take your carpets apart. They burn the table or whatever. And then afterwards you go like, oh yeah, I didn't like that though. And it's like, well, never told us. If you literally just act like everything is fine, never call out the behavior and the shit that's happening, you know, it's like this passive, you don't wanna have conflicts, so you avoid them at any cost, and you also don't want to get called racist, right? So you just let everything go on as it does. That's basically our state in a nutshell. Except they are super ultra vigilant when it's like people that they don't agree with politically. Then they want to browbeat them into the ground because we can't have that. We can't have dissidents. Like China is looking at us in awe nowadays with fucking stuff that goes on. I was saying it back in the day, and I repeated it many times. The Great Wall of China, the firewall that they had, where they had like a restrictive internet, right? They wanted to clamp down on the information highway. That shit was more honest than the shit that the EU was doing. At least people know it was a thing and it was there. The EU always does stuff like through the back door, like they want to like censor everything. And be like, oh, let's build a European alternative for Twitter and all that shit, right? Or they I don't know. They ban like news organizations that they don't like. Is RT still banned here? I think they are, right? Yeah, because it was close to the Russian government, but on the other hand, we have all the public broadcasters are close to our government. And that's fine. For some reason, that's fine. The state propaganda here is so ridiculous sometimes. Do we think, are we like in fucking Orwell's book? I'm gonna tell you next day, oh, we raised the sugar ration to 5 grams, even though you had 10 yesterday. And everyone goes like, clap, 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 clap. Yay, big brother, big EU, protect us. Oh no, the evil Russian. It's the same kind of shit. It is actually the same shit. They want to keep us in perpetual war. They wanna funnel money into that conflict. Everyone who has an interest in the weapons lobby is booming nowadays. With all their stocks going up and stuff, right? Anyway, I think we're gonna. I think I'm done here, guys. Sorry. I'm probably gonna end up in jail as a dissident now. Is it even allowed what I said here? No, it's not. I'm sorry. I'm just a game streamer. La 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 la. I have no opinions. La 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 la. The state is great. I love my state. Everything is fine. Nothing ever happens. They use state resources now to go after YouTubers and shit. YouTubers that have the wrong opinions. It's dystopian. And the fucked up part is that the left cheers that shit on here. Because they think, oh yeah, we need to clamp down on democracy or it gets stolen. Literally in the same breath asking for censorship and fucking going after the other side in quotation marks. And they're literally making precedent for state doing that shit to them then at some point. What happens if you don't agree with the modern with the talking point that is the thing tomorrow? What happens if you disagree a little bit? It's kind of like in 1984 there was this friend of what's his name? Winston? Was Winston his name? I forgot. So he had a friend, right? And that friend was majorly responsible for the Newspeak dictionary, right? So he was basically helping the party write like the new rules that you could use and the new speech patterns or whatever. And he was saying, oh yeah, soon we don't even need like we're erasing some of these words, we don't need them anymore, blah blah blah. And he was like just looking at him and like realizing like, oh my god, as soon as he's done, the party's gonna fucking get rid of him, you know. Like they're literally like he's gonna be a security issue because he knows how the language was before, you know. So they would not let him like go on, right? They would like break him or kill him, basically. It's kind of crazy. And that shit is kind of what you have to think about also when you always tout the government line on everything. Like, are you gonna be useful for them for a long time, or are they just they're gonna toss people aside that help them establish the modus operandi that they use then, you know? And it's such a dark world now. The shit that's going on nowadays, 30 years ago, people would have been like, nah, what are you talking about? Calvin was like, you have to take the jab or you don't get medical treatment. We're actually debating about a fucking forced vaccination for everyone. It's all fucking dystopian shit that happened over the last 10 years. 10 years. And it's just getting worse. The shit is just getting worse bit by bit. Like a boiling frog, like I said. Until we wake up and we realize, oh, we defended our democracy so successfully that we don't have one anymore. You know? What is the democracy worth when you literally oppress like half of your people or whatever? What is it worth if you go after political dissidents in quotation marks, while state funding like the media that does it, like the Böhmermann and Casino Royale. I almost said. And Magazine Royale thing, for example, that was just so egregious. They were jealous of that YouTuber, and they went after him because of that. The videos that the guy makes is just harmless bullshit. He's not even like... They made him out to be a Nazi, and he only points out the shit that the public broadcasters fuck up all the time. Like he points out the logical fallacies and stuff. And then they literally go like, oh yeah, this guy's a Nazi, right-wing extremist. And you're watching some of the videos and you go like, wait a second. This shit would have been normal cabaret, political cabaret shit in the 90s. Nobody would have blinked at it. But what the fuck is going on in this country? And that shit gets used against normal people just because they have a different opinion. Like, what the fuck, bro? I say this shit is gonna get worse before it gets better. People have to stand up and go like, no, you can't do that, state. You can't go after people with like state finance program and like defame them over and over. But nobody even bats an eye. They were doing it in a way that legally they probably can't get sued for it and stuff. But the difference if something is legal or if it's moral is very big actually. A lot of stuff that is legal is still makes you an asshole when you do it. Right? Just because it isn't on the books doesn't mean that it's not bad to do or uncalled for. Like they literally tried to destroy the guy's life. They tried to get him canceled from everything. They went to his parents. They went to his ex-schoolmates. To his university even, and the university arguably probably disclosed shit that they weren't allowed to be honest. From what I heard there, that is kind of sketchy. That the university just completely gives data out about someone like that without like a I don't know, like a legit interest of like law enforcement or something, you know? It's just bullshit. Like they always act. The EU especially goes like, oh, we need to protect the data of our citizens, and then when it's someone that they don't agree with, they just go like, ah, fuck it. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, welcome to the brave new world here, guys. It's good that I didn't go anywhere in the last 15 years. So I didn't even see how my city changed. I don't even want it. When I fly around with Google Street View, it's great enough. Yeah. I guess fucked up in multiple ways. Could have lived my life in the last 15 years and did some shit. I would have seen the last dregs of freedom, I guess, drain away in the last 5 years. I haven't even seen that. Yeah, it's just gonna get worse, like I said. I don't think anything gets better here, especially with the people that are in power now again. Like, it's ridiculous. Do you guys think there will ever be an investigation into the COVID shit, an honest one, when the same party is in power now? The same the same guy was almost in talks to get a minister position again. There was health minister during the COVID times. It's just all fucked, dude. Yeah, we have the saying, a crow doesn't hack each other an eye out, you know. And that's basically very apt, because it is like it is. Yeah, the people who did that shit, they don't wanna set the precedent. The precedent that the other party can go after them, so they don't do that. And they're probably most of the time they're on board with it anyway, you know. Our parties are basically fake. I saw something ages ago where I think it was a politician from the Green Party and some other guy. They're saying, yeah, during the daytime they like call each other all kinds of names in the Bundestag or whatever, and then at night they go in the same bar and they just drink a beer and whatever the fuck. I was like, oh, this is very telling, you know. They play this Kasper theater for us. This puppet theater where they go like, oh, you're so bad, I would never sit on the table with you, and then they go drink one. On the one hand, it could be that they were like it was like a collegial or whatever understanding that that shit is just, it's just their disagreements, and privately they would still drink a beer and stuff and would respect each other or whatever. But I had the feeling back then already that is kind of telling, you know. That is like, it's like just this fucking theater, and they're all on the same page technically. They don't even want to change anything. As long as it serves them, they just go along with everything, you know. As long as they stay in power, or they get something out of it. They can rail against each other all day, but if they then don't do anything, you know. So I'm very skeptical now with whether our parties here actually have any kind of corrective function at each other, you know. Because normally the parties should like control each other, right? You should like not go too far left, not go too far right and stuff. Should like meet at the middle somehow. It doesn't even seem to be real, you know. It's kind of like the two-party system in the US, right? Like, some of those Democrats and those Republicans, they're basically the same party. They just pretend that they're Republicans or Democrats. You can also see that every single time the same fucking pieces of shit in the Republican Party vote against the bills that get introduced every single time, and they vote for the Democrats off. Like, they still get re-elected magically. It's just, and in our countries here, in our country, we have even more parties, so it's even less likely than that one of the smaller ones takes over the government, because they always have to coalesce to get a majority, basically. Yeah, it's all smoke and mirrors, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Nothing matters here. You know what? Maybe I should just not care. It's not like it matters to me much. I don't go outside anyway. I just find it shit that everyone acts like having a fucking terror attack every 5 days is normal. Or having protective barriers everywhere is normal. We literally imported the issues of other countries instead of being adamant that you keep that shit at home. Kind of like the US does. The US has this, when you become a citizen, you have to agree to leave your country behind and become an American. You can still have your roots and stuff, but you have to kind of do some sacrifice, you know. You have to be, and I think that's probably the great thing about the US. You can still have your cultural stuff or whatever, but you are an American then, if you do it right, you know. You become an American. You don't go, oh, I'm just in Germany now, but I'm actually in Turkey still, or fucking Syria, or Iraq, or whatever the fuck. Assimilation is necessary to keep a country a cohesive thing. If you don't have it, you get balkanization, like in the Balkans. That's why it's called that, balkanization. Get little pockets everywhere that don't work together, have their own cultural values, that don't respect the fucking host country, do whatever the fuck they want. You have like this justice system that doesn't give a fuck, that plays favors or whatever if you have a certain skin color or name. And this is wrong. You have to be on a level playing field, or it all goes to shit. That's just my 5 cents, sorry guys. There's more than 1 cent that I yapped today. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm just sitting here and thinking how fucked everything is, and how it's not gonna get better. It's just gonna get worse all the time. The issues that we see now, they're just gonna multiply. And people are gonna be like, oh my god, how could this happen? And the fucked up thing is, if it actually goes into extremism again, then, because of that shit, as a reaction, people are gonna be like, oh, shocked Pikachu face, how can people now vote for extremists when we banned the political opponent, basically, almost. And that's the fucked up part. People don't realize, if you go so far to the other side, there's gonna be an equal reaction at some point. And it's gonna, maybe they think they can just keep it all under control forever. But I just think it's ridiculous that the people who call everyone Nazis always lead to the extremists actually gaining ground, while everyone who is like not fucking stupid has like a more moderate position anyway, you know, by default. I don't know. It's just very frustrating if you see that. And every time these almost Pavlov reaction to shit on social media, people immediately bark to one side or the other. When the dinner bell rings, you know. Woof woof woof! Ah, there was an extremist. Woof woof woof! No, it wasn't. Woof 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 woof! You were just Nazi. Woof 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 woof! And so on and so on. So tiring. I should just not even look at social media when anything happens. That's pretty hard because every day something happens. That's the fucked up part. Anyway, I think I'm gonna stop with the politics talks now, guys. I probably got myself already on some list. Because wrong speak. Falschsprech und Hass und Hetze. Yeah. I'm not saying people should stay away. I'm not saying foreigners are evil or something. I'm just saying fucking make sure that they are compatible and integrate them. We couldn't even integrate people before 2015, before the refugee crisis that was homemade, to be honest. We couldn't even do that yet, and for some reason they expected when we get millions in, suddenly it works without fucking bureaucracy, not even doing the paperwork. They have they had like hundreds of thousands or millions of asylum documents still not worked through just a few years ago. I don't think they're through yet still. Imagine how fucked up that is. That shit alone, that inefficiency could be malignant also, you know. And also it doesn't help to the refugees, because if you imagine you go to a country and your fucking asylum thing takes like 6 years to come back or something. And then they tell you, oh, now you have to leave now. That is why those people probably sometimes do this weird shit that they shouldn't do. It's not a justification, but it is kind of fucked when the state treats you like that. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I will never talk about politics again. It's just I was thinking about how fucked up this whole system is earlier again. You have literal NGOs that are their only reason to exist is to facilitate. We call it actually human trafficking nowadays, because a lot of this shit is not organic. I saw something recently where a lot of the people in the Mediterranean, for example, they have the choice to drive them back to the country that they come from, and instead they take them like 3/4 farther away to the European border. That is absolutely wanted. It's absolutely wanted, and it's kind of fucked that some billionaires are financing that, you know. And what's the end goal there? Do we really want to destabilize countries? Do you want to overwhelm systems, social systems, societies, asylum processing facilities? Because it seems kind of they basically help these coyotes, you know, how they call them in the US. People who smuggle people, they take horrendous prices. They don't protect them. Just leave them to die sometimes in like trucks and whatever. People get raped on the way to other countries. It's a huge mess. It's probably trafficking for sex trafficking and stuff. It's a huge mess, and if you facilitate that shit with like NGOs to even help those coyotes to do the last miles, that's fucked, man. That shit should be people should sit in jail for that, to be honest. Because you're not helping, you're just making it worse. Making the whole issue worse, and you're helping those criminals that smuggle people. But yeah, that's just my 15 cents. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna stop now with the yapping about politics. It's something that if you think about it a little bit, so much of it doesn't make any sense. Like if you put logic about it, with my limited amount of logic that I have, I don't think I'm very smart, to be honest. It's just I see this shit and I just go like, why the fuck is anything like this? And I'm just a random guy on the internet that reads articles sometimes and sees stuff, and it's not completely brainwashed by the media yet. Or at least I like to think that I am not. Like I said, I had this realization years ago that is kind of scary. So a local newspaper was writing something about internet stuff, and it was complete garbage. It was like worse than a Wikipedia article, basically. They got a lot of stuff wrong. And I was just thinking like, what the fuck? So if this happens in this small amount with a topic that I know something about, Just imagine how much shit we get told every day that isn't true. You know, like, but we still accept it because it's printed, because it's on TV, etc. And I constantly catch myself and go like, why do I actually believe this shit now that the media is saying? When I'm like skeptical about other stuff, you know. Like we have this bias that we accept it because it looks professional. It seems to be correct or whatever, you know. And I still do it, and we still all do it. It's like someone who lies to us 24/7, and you're like, yeah, I don't trust this guy. And then they lie something really well. And you're like, oh yeah, it must be true. It's such a weird disconnect. It really fucks with your brain a little bit if you think about it. Because technically, each time we see something or read something, we should tell ourselves, I need to look this up. You know? All right, is this really true? Can I trust this news source? Did this news source lie before? That's the worst part about it. They leave stuff away, or they lie, or they exaggerate stuff, or they have completely biased shit, and I never see retractions nowadays. It's not a thing anymore. If it is, it's like so small or so insignificant that you don't even hear it compared to the actual story, right? So just think about it for a moment sometimes, guys. What does this media that I consumed, what does my local newspaper get wrong? What does the Tagesschau get wrong? What does the ZDF get wrong? Is this guy informed on Twitter? What is this shit? Is this true? If you keep yourself some skepticism and not just eat everything up that comes on TV or whatever, you're way better off. I gotta say, sadly, a lot of my family, they consume these news channels 24/7. And yeah, a lot of it is garbage. A lot of it isn't true. So when I tell them sometimes stuff that happened or whatever, it's so funny. I'm almost like a year or two before everything else. Just because of the fact that I'm on the internet. And all that shit, peu by peu, comes out, you know. Peu à peu. It's French. Bit by bit. Peu à peu. Like that shit with the COVID shit, we knew that all already in 2019. 2020 mostly. Most of the stuff that they admitted now. You know. Year by year by year, they're fucking lying. It's the same thing with the weapons of mass destruction with Iraq, right? They didn't admit that for so long. They didn't admit that it was made up for such a long fucking time. People knew it like a few months later already or something. It was garbage of, I don't know. I remember still how I was like, you assholes, you just lied to everyone. I don't know if Mr. Powell had anything to do with it, but I really disliked him after that a little bit, and Rumsfeld and everyone else. Like, why the fuck did you guys do that? Did you need a justification to go in? Of course they did. It was literally an effort to destabilize Iraq, right? It was basically the prelude to all the refugee shit afterwards, right? Because they also went to Syria. No, wait, Lebanon, right? So Lebanon with Gaddafi, I forgot. Yeah, they destabilized the whole fucking region, and then they wanted, oh, why do we have like all the refugees now? It's all coordinated. Think about it afterwards. And funny enough, Bin Laden was allegedly in Pakistan, and they probably knew that for years. They probably knew that for a decade. Some other terrorist recently was also in Pakistan. I forgot who it was. I saw a story recently though, where people were like, "Oh, what is so surprise Pakistan again?" You know. Anyway, I'm gonna call it now, I think. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening to my politic talk. I'm just saying everyone sucks and everything sucks, and we should probably just give up. So that's my wisdom. Yeah, everything's gonna get more shit and shit until it's so shit that we're all in shit. And we poop. And we eat our poop. And it's shit. But we're gonna get told, it's good. It's good food. We're gonna be like, oh, thank you, state. Thank you. Thank you for treating us like shit. It was a really poopy land. Thank you. Thank you. No problem. It was a very fecal speech. Faculty. A fecalty, right? Oh, that movie is actually great. The Faculty. It's like a remake, right, of an older movie. 90s. Pretty sure it was 90s. Wasn't Elijah Wood in the movie? Yeah. The Faculty. I need to watch it again. It was spooky though. Fucking Body Snatcher. Body Snatcher meets. What's that other stupid movie with the robots that replaced the teachers? That shit was creepy, dude. Like, that one was from the 80s though. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, the Body Snatchers shit. It was like a movie from the 60s, I think, or the 70s. Or the Martian, the Martian stuff. Oh wait, no, I'm mistaken with the other one. Yeah, it was like the one with the pot people, with the guy that played in UHF. What was his name again? I think he died a few years ago. Wait a second, what was it? Kevin McCarthy? No, wait, it's something McCarthy. Something McCarthy. Let's see. Hey, it was Kevin McCarthy, right? Did he die? 2010? Oh wow. 15 years ago. Salute. Wait. Oh, what the fuck? He looks now. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Wait a sec. In this picture, he looks like he looks like this guy who was like in a lot of B movies, right? Where is he? Here. Dan Hedaya. Dan Hedaya. Did they look almost the same? Look at this. Same eyebrows and stuff. 175 this guy is. Does it say? 191. Holy shit, he's a giant. But yeah, there was that movie, and there was that Martian invaders from Mars or some shit. The movie actually runs on Riftx now sometimes and gets riffed. I watched it back in the day as a kid, and I was like, oh, I was like terrified of it. It's like, I saw like a version also where they, I think it was a 70s one, where you could see how they turned them, like these weird needles or whatever. There's like something with the brains that they open up or some shit. So these movies are terrifying as a kid. Like, we remember some details and we go like, oh god, that was terrible. Again, they were also kind of fun to watch, right? I wasn't even talking about that. Body Snatcher shit. Yeah, the Faculty, right? With the my fecal speech, right? Okay, to bring it back, yeah, everything is shit, everything turns to shit, everything's gonna get more shit, and I miss the 90s, and I wish I wouldn't have thrown my life away, because now it's too late. Anyone can throw me $1 billion, I'm just gonna use it and buy a blockhouse in Alaska. I got a nice stove, 5 cats, 2 dogs, a wife and a family. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy a wife and a family. That's not how it works. Yeah, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with my life. I have less than 5 years left, and I'm fucked. Let's do these assholes on the street again. I have the window closed, and they're screaming like they're getting butchered. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Let me see if I can see something. I need to go anyway. To piss. Oh, it's that. Holy shit, it's that family again. It's that family again that visited here, what I was talking about earlier. Holy shit. Their kid screams around so loudly, it's insane. I thought it was at least 3 kids. Holy shit, they're gonna have issues with their kid in the future if they don't tell her to fucking calm down. Like, seriously. That's insane. That's one little dude. Go like that happened like several times now where I was like, what the fuck was that? I always thought it was like more than 2 kids or something. It's just one kid. Like, what the hell, dude? That guy is gonna have like what's it called? Shit. What's it called again? Single kid syndrome or something? You know, when you're the only kid of a family and you're allowed to do everything. Yeah. They call it Einzelkind here in Germany. It's like a big meme that's people who were like the only son or the only daughter. They never get like as much shit as people who have like siblings, you know. So they usually turn out spoiled a little bit. Nah, yeah, it's just a stereotype, really. Doesn't need to mean anything. It's just ridiculous how much that kid was screaming just now. Yeah. Like, holy shit, dude. I said it several times. The amount of bullshit noise that's going on here. If there's actually something happening at some point, you know, when someone hurts themselves or there's an accident or something, I will probably at some point just sit here and just ignore it, you know. Because you just think, ah, it's just some asshole on the street again. You know what I mean? At some point you don't give a fuck anymore. It's always just some nothing important. Someone just screaming for the heck of it, or it's really weird. Yeah, it's like the kid who cries wolf too often, you know. At some point you were like, whatever. I don't believe you. Yeah, it's really like I said, I said it a few times already. There's like a lot of kids that scream around here all the time, and I'm fairly sure I'm just gonna sit here at some point and go like, oh, it's just a neighbor again. And I'm gonna ignore when something actually happens. You know? Guess you can only do that so many times until you don't give a fuck anymore. Alright. In that sense, I hope you had fun watching. Probably not. Yeah, I don't know. I just got down the rabbit hole there with my polity derping. It's just, my country seems to be such a reactionary, weird place now. I just look at how many games they banned over the last fucking 30 years. Games and movies and everything. They want to be this nanny state. They're not good at being a nanny state. They want to take away all our freedoms in the name of good. Because the evil guys could use them or whatever. It's just fucked. Reactionary, inefficient, lying state. That's what we got. I guess every country has stuff, huh? State always wants to keep the state going, that's the problem. It's like the guys who get a certain budget for the repairs every year of the street or whatever. And then they need to use them up. If they don't use them up, they don't get it next year. Kinda like in Falling Down, right? Same story. I'm just sick of getting pissed on and getting told it's rain by the media here, for example. You know? Just make sure that you don't believe the media. Trust your own eyes, research for yourself if you can. There's no sure way to be misled than to believe the state-fueled media. And that's what they want us to do. They want us to be helpless, hapless, little sheep that think, oh, the state knows better. How would I know what's right? The state knows what's right, always. Alright, sorry. I'm gonna call it here, I think. I might be back tonight with some, I don't even know what. My tooth is a little bit better now, but not quite there. Maybe I should take a whole painkiller. So just half. I think in a few hours it's gonna be just as bad as it was earlier again. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I also have to get the paper off my crest thingy that I did again. So I planted some cress in a big plastic bowl now that I had left over from ages ago when I used that for my bread. I put over my breads to keep them fresh, right? And those plants are also pretty far along now. They already have the roots out now, basically, and there's even the green heads out now. So in like a day or two, you can even eat that again. It's crazy. I would say like Wednesday at the latest. No wait, Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday. Wait, I put it in. I put it in yesterday at. Oh wait, no, 2 days ago actually. Oh yeah. Oh okay, yeah. So it should be ready by Monday technically to eat. Monday or Tuesday at the latest. Yeah. Pretty crazy how fast it goes. And that's a lot of seeds actually. Like that shit is gonna last for a while. I think I can harvest it like 3-4 times, 5 times maybe. We'll see how it turns out, but I have a good feeling it's gonna be great. Anyway, I'm sorry guys. Don't mind me. I'm just an underslept, pain tortured idiot. He called himself an idiot. That's fine. Nobody believes him. Nah. One of the things that is really scary about this state also, they're literally using the same people that they used for the GDR back in the day for some of the organizations. Like it's actually weird as fuck. It's like West Germany got like infiltrated after the wall fell. There were probably a lot of people who had shit on people from the West and they used it to get in or whatever. But people from the West were like, oh, these guys have certain skills that we kinda like. So let's hire them unofficially or something. Like, there's a lot of shit like that going on. Let me ask Google AI. Wait a sec. Oh. No, West Germany did not directly take over GDR operatives in the sense of forcefully absorbing them. Instead, were dissolved not directly. Yeah, but a lot of people, they were employed in various. Yeah, see. But there was no direct takeover. Some former Stasi members were subsequently employed in various positions, including the new German intelligence services. This is often after a rigorous vetting process. Yeah, I'm sure. Dude. This is like funny to me. It's like the AI had like a talking point already from it literally interpreted my question as if I asked if there was forcefully. I meant it in do they employ them now? Of course they do. Because like I said, they had certain qualifications. They don't care if you work for government that fucking shot its people at the borders. As long as you have the right skills, they go like, yeah, Mr. Meyer. Yeah, you are our new specialist to observe. And hey, we could use someone to this and that. It's an open secret, really. And then at the same time they go like, it's so funny. Like back in the day, they allegedly the GDR was so close to Russia, right? And nowadays they call everyone who wants an end of the fucking endless war a Russian puppet and stuff. I wonder if there's actually like, do you guys think there's like a splinter group in the German government or the intelligence service? Because like we don't actually want this. Because they have like not allegiance or ties, but like sympathy still for the old brother, for the old comrade. I wonder if that's a conflict of interest that is hounding some of those people. I don't know. Nah, this is all bullshit. I don't know anything about the organization of our intelligence services or anything. It's just I know that there's some people that were employed by the GDR found conveniently jobs in exactly the same position in West Germany, of course. You know, and you can speculate then about did we need to do that? Did you need the expertise? Did you need people that were working with like certain assets? Did you need the language skills of some people? Was it really necessary? You know? Can you ask those questions still? I guess so. No, we're super democratic and stuff. The GDR was also called the German Democratic Republic. Doesn't mean there was that. They always like to point it out with like Korea and stuff, North Korea, right? They also call themselves a democratic republic, right? I don't even know, man. What does the democracy really mean when you ignore the voices of at least 10 million people that voted for a party that they don't like? You know, demos gratis. The power goes out from the people, but Funny enough, nobody wants that actually. Nobody wants a direct democracy, but because they would have catastrophic results in some cases. That's why it's always kind of funny when people like bring up the Volksentscheid from Switzerland, right? Where they actually ask their people about stuff, about important stuff, and then they have like an actual vote on policy, right? In Switzerland. That shit is seen very critical in Germany. They go like, oh, we can't trust the common idiots, the common folk, to decide stuff. Like, imagine people would actually decide what they want or not. That's racist or something. I don't know. It's so funny. Like, we don't want too much democracy here, right? That would be too scary. That would be no. Then we can't control everything. No. What if they vote against us? Oh no. Yeah, that's all you need to know about the German idea of democracy, I guess. Yeah, and I find it so funny that JD Vance was warning at that conference, at that security conference, that we should guard our democracy here, and it looks bleak. And then literally, the first thing that our government here did after the votes, they were still in. The old government was still in, and they changed the fucking constitution. Unprecedented stuff that was not done before, or with an outgoing government, right? And then they fucking have the audacity to vote on the biggest spending bill ever, without waiting on the new government, without arranging with the party that they hate, and they literally coalesced against like a fifth of the votes, basically, because we can't have a party that we don't like in government responsibility. Like, I'm not saying that the AfD is like the savior or whatever, but at least fucking put some pendulum, put some weight on the pendulum so that it doesn't swing all the way to the other side. Like, we're supposed to keep each other in check, and if you don't do that, if you avoid that, I said it before, these people are the same people who are gonna act like surprise Pikachu face the second that some actual extremists get voted for them, you know? Like, oh my god, how could we have seen that? Or when some other shit happens, you know, some populist rises or whatever. That's the same shit as back in 1933 or something. Or before that, where literally they acted like they couldn't, like, I don't know. It's just fucked, dude. You just create the problem that you have to solve afterwards. But yeah, I'm just talking out of my ass here. I don't really know anything about politics. But yeah, that's just my musings on it. I just think it's stupid what they do. If you ignore so many people's wishes and votes, it's gonna bite you in the ass at some point. Either those people are gonna be super disgruntled and gonna vote extra hard for the other party that they don't like, or it's gonna create other problems down the line where you will actually get like a fucking worse thing, right, that comes up. It's the same thing as with Trump. Everyone called him a super turbo Nazi and stuff, and he literally didn't do anything out of the ordinary in his first term, right? And now that he's in again, he's doing shit that people cry about now even more. Because he's like, oh, fuck this. They don't want to let me do anything either anyway, so I'm just gonna do now like a tenth of what they accused me of, you know. And then you're like, oh no, how can Trump do this? Well, look at how he treated him the first term. Look at how you fucking maligned him over and over for like 10 years now, close to. Now you're surprised that he's like, you know what, fuck this, I'm just gonna do stuff now that I wouldn't have done before. It's a, yeah, it's a bold strategy, Cotton. That's fucking stupid, man. Yeah, calling people Nazis just because they don't agree with your fucking position is so old, also. You know, like I said, I had to listen to assholes call me Nazi just because I'm from Germany many times in the past. That's just the go-to thing when you have nothing to say. Because it's really such a lazy fucking thing. People do that too often. They literally call people Nazis and right-wing extremists and whatever the fuck. They're like moderate, if even. Like, I don't know. More liberal or whatever. It's so ridiculous. It just doesn't seem to stop. Like, people can't help themselves. There's people screaming again on the street. What is this fucking place, dude? I hate this neighborhood so much. Why is it always right here in front of the house? Asshole. Oh man. Makes me angry. Anyway. Thanks for your guys. I think I'm gonna call it here now for real. 3 hours. I had to piss like an hour ago. Rip. I think I'm gonna drink a lot of water today. I'm gonna try to. After the issue, I often don't drink enough. And, that's also why I got some bladder issues in the past. I have to drink more. Flush my kidneys and my bladder out. Maybe gonna feel better too with like headaches and stuff. Like you get headaches really easy when you don't drink enough. Drink enough water. Need to get some tea again or something. Don't drink anything warm in a while. I was drink this cold shit. It's also not good. Anyway, yeah. I'm just saying. I wish the state was a little bit less brain fucked now. It was a little bit more even-handed than what it does. You can't just point at, oh, the right boogeyman, woo 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 woo, and ignore what's going on. People want security, stability. They want a society that isn't fucked, you know. And if you can't give it to them, it's gonna ferment civil unrest or people that just don't give a fuck anymore and won't ever vote again, you know. A lot of people just get disillusioned with what's going on. And at the same time, they always tell us, go vote, while they probably think, but not you guys. You don't have to vote. No, we only need the other guys. Yeah, I think Germany's over in like 10 years, 15 years. Had the, like I said, as soon as Merkel was like, oh, you can all come in, when I saw it on TV, I was like, yeah, that's it in 20, 30 years. It's over. And now we get even more people in since then. It hasn't stopped. Millions of new people that aren't assimilated, don't speak our language most of the time, don't know our customs, never paid into the social security stuff. Uh, how do you manage that this country without breaking? Nobody has a plan. They just push the can down the road even longer. Like doesn't matter. When this shit is boiling over, I'm in pension anyway, right? That's what these politicians think. They don't give a fuck. They don't have the issues. They're sitting in they're getting state security for the rest of their life. You know, security system, security service. Everyone else has to fend for themselves, and then they don't even give you anything to do it with. It's like, oh no, you're not allowed to own anything. Good luck though. I guess that's one of the most basic things that the state has to do. Provide security and stability. And that shit is gonna erode more and more until people are like fed up with it. And they're not gonna take it anymore, and then we're gonna form like militias or whatever, like in the US back in the day. To at least protect themselves a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think we're going down a dark path, and it's not a good thing. That everyone ignores it, pretends that you're crazy when you see it. Yeah. Meanwhile, some of the Green Party members they're cheering that shit on. They want the country to be permanently altered and not be Germany anymore. Because they have a self-hate, and the funniest part is, I bet those people had like they always have like these fancy names, right? Like this 3-part names and shit, right? And I bet you those people had the most fervent people in the fucking NSDAP back in the day. Now they hate themselves or whatever. Anyone else to go down to, because it doesn't concern them. You know, just go after me the floods, nach mir die Sintflut. That's a saying that we have here. Basically meaning that you don't give a fuck what's happening after you're gone. It's a very egotistical thing, but a lot of people are like that, and they act like that too. You know, a lot of people go like, what do I care what's in 10-20 years, you know? It's not my issue. I'm gonna be fine where I am, and if not, I'm just gonna move, you know? That's how those people think. They don't give a fuck. Their family, if they don't like it here anymore, they can just move to the US probably, you know? Some other shit, oh yeah, we're just gonna send you as a diplomat to the US. There. Fixed. Everyone else sits here like, hello? Where's those people that did this whole thing here? Hello, we have these issues still, what's going on? No, I guess a fuck. Yeah, that's the new chick. Just not caring. Alright, whatever the fuck. I can't change anything anyway. No matter who I voted for, no matter when. It never mattered, I think. So yeah, fuck it, I guess. It's not my fault. You could just do what you want. You politic parties here. It's not my issue. Alright, thanks for watching. Sorry for the yapping. It was fun though, kinda. But yeah, I don't even want to see that shit anymore. If a new fucking attack happens, I think I'm just gonna look the other way. I don't give a fucking. It's not healthy to always get angry about that shit. You can't change anything anyway. We're all sitting in this boat, and we have captains that are drunk or dead, or they ignore the iceberg in front of us. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Ooh, the PS1. Ooh. Pretty much. I mean, then again, this is more like a paradigm shift. This is more 2D to the 3D games. Anyway, I'm gonna guys see you tomorrow. Bye.